We'll first take a look at the components that make up this assignment, assignment 2. What you're seeing now is the photo montage, of course, and it's always fun to do your shopping first, but you don't have to. What you're looking for are interesting pieces to work with. They can belong to the same design style as we've been doing, or you can shop around and choose something that catches your eye. It's important to learn about the design styles, and you can do it either way, choosing from one or others, many. Now, the first drawing is our sofa. The second drawing is our fireplace, and you can see she's followed her reference pictures very, very carefully. And our third piece is going to be the chair in 2-point perspective. Now, when you're choosing your references, they don't have to be facing the way that you're going to be drawing them. In this case with the sofa, they are. But look what she has in there. She's got the measuring wall, she's got her vanishing point, her eye level. She's showing us everything. And then she's breaking it down carefully, and then putting in her title block as well. You're also required to include these sketch figures, and they're up on Slate for you now, and you'll be able to see how to put them in when you watch the videos. Notice that all of her lines are drawn freehand, but she's done it carefully and thoughtfully. She's aiming for that vanishing point, and she hits it because she's taken her time and drawn it the way we drew our warm-up exercises, if you'll recall from the first class. In this example, her reference picture doesn't face the same way as her drawing, and she was able to flip that visually in her mind's eye and draw it quite accurately. She broke it down very carefully, watching that every box represented every box in her reference and at the same proportion. Her best architectural lettering was used to label this diagram, this hand-drawn diagram, but you'll recall on her photo montage that she typed that out. This is hand-drawn, that one is typed. And again, she's included all of the perspective information. We can see all of her perspective lines, her eye level, and her vanishing point very clearly. What I love, though, is that she included the box that she had to cut away in order to find her drawing. That big box at the top, it made her drawing more accurate. Following along with the videos will provide you with a template, and that's what she has taken advantage of here. She was able to turn that 1-point chair into a 2-point chair quite easily because she followed carefully. And you can see she's left the evidence. There's her eye level, her 2 vanishing points. She has all of her legs drawn in carefully. They all line up at the bottom. And she has her hand-drawn title block. All of her drawings have been drawn on a separate page. They all have a black border around the perimeter of the page, and she's used a specific line technique. Now, the line technique, as usual, will be mentioned directly underneath your title, and everyone's title for their photo montage will be the same: freehand sketch references. You can pick different typefaces, choose one that suits your furnishings, but it must say that. And balance it out in a beautiful and pleasing way. Often when I look at these, it's very hard to see what's going on, but she's done this very carefully. It's quite balanced. I don't feel uncomfortable looking at it at all. And you need to label everything, just as we've always been doing it. Even though this assignment is all about freehand sketching and freehand approach, it's not meant to be done with wild abandon. It's thought out carefully. Everything is balanced carefully visually. The skill that we're developing here with this assignment is the ability to be able to draw as accurately without a ruler as you are drawing with a ruler. And it's a faster way of approaching it, absolutely, but it should be no less accurate. And don't forget, when you look at your references, they have specific proportions, and you want to search those out and find them in your piece as well. And you're always thinking back to the geometric shapes. How can I begin with the very simple shape and then build the smaller details over top? All of these skills are extremely important.